Hey everyone, my name is Pointer. Today, we're opening up the PC to show you all the important components inside. Ever wonder what makes a computer run? We'll break it down part by part. Since I'm the video editor today, I will ask all my teammates to share the details with you. Pay attention and study well. Now, let's jump right in.
Hello there, my name is Hang and I'm going to introduce the component of our PC, which is the motherboard. The motherboard is basically the backbone of a computer. It's a big circuit board that connects all the important parts like the CPU, RAM, storage, and even your graphic card, so they can communicate with each other. Without it, your computer parts will just be lost like a team without a coach. And the reason why I'm holding the whole casing with the motherboard is because the screws on the motherboard are too tight, making it impossible for me to open. What a shame.
Hi, my name is Liu Liang and I would like to talk about the power supply unit, also known as PSU. PSU is a critical component of a PC that converts electrical power from an external source, usually an AC wall outlet, into a form that the computer can use, which is DC power. It allocates power to all the internal components such as the motherboard, CPU, GPU, RAM, storage drives, and cooling systems. PSU makes sure each component gets the right amount of power and protects the computer from electrical problems like overvoltage, undervoltage, or short circuits.
Hi, I'm Xingyu. So now I would like to introduce PC cooling fan. A PC cooler fan is an essential cooling component used to maintain the optimal temperature of a computer system by dissipating heat generated by internal hardware components. It helps prevent overheating, ensuring stable performance and extending the lifespan of components such as the CPU, GPU, and power supply unit (PSU). PC cooler fans are crucial for keeping a computer system running smoothly and efficiently. Choosing the right type and placement of cooling fans help maintain good airflow, low temperature, and stable performance, especially for gaming, content creation, and high-performance computing tasks.
Hello everyone, my name is Yap Enqi. Now I'm here to introduce RAM. RAM stands for Random Access Memory, a type of high-speed volatile memory that temporarily stores data and instructions that the CPU needs to access quickly. It is a fast bridge between the storage drive and the processor, ensuring smooth multitasking and quick data processing. The more RAM a computer has, the better it can handle multiple applications at once without slowing down. That's why having enough RAM is essential for gaming, video editing, and other performance-heavy tasks. However, since RAM is volatile, that means all stored data is lost when the computer is powered off.
Hi, I'm Jing Teng, and now I would like to introduce DVD rewriter. A DVD rewriter in a PC is an optical disk drive that can read, write, and rewrite data on DVD and CD. It allows users to burn data, music, and video onto blank DVD or CD. Erase and rewrite on reliable disks. Install software and operating system from DVD or CDs. watch movie and listen to music from this. Backup important files onto physical media. It is useful for data storage, media playback, and software installation. So it is become less common due to USB and cloud storage alternative.
Next, we have the CPU cooler. For your information, running multiple and heavy programs for a long time will easily cause the CPU to overheat. This is why we need a CPU cooler to ensure our processor working fast and stable by maintaining a low temperature.
Next, let's move on to card reader. A card reader is a device that allows a computer to read and transfer data from memory cards, such as SD cards, micro SD cards, and CF cards. It acts as a bridge between the memory card and the computer, enabling quick access to stored files. Having a card reader makes it easy to transfer data from cameras, smartphones, and other devices without the need for additional cables. Some card readers are built into the computer, while others are external and connect via USB. Since card readers do not store data themselves, that means they rely on the inserted memory card to function.
The next is hard disk drive, which we usually simply call it HDD. HDD is a data storage device used in PCs that use spinning magnetic disks, which also can be called as platters, to store and retrieve digital information. HDD stores operating system, software, and user data. HDD is also used for storing backups of important files. HDD is non-volatile storage, meaning that it retains data even when the power is off.
Next, I will introduce the graphics card. Graphics cards play essential roles in ensuring optimal performance and ensure a smooth computing experience by maintaining system performance. A graphics card, or GPU, graphics processing unit, is responsible for rendering images, videos, and animations. It is essential for gaming, video editing, 3D modeling, and AI computations. The importance of graphics cards are enhanced visual performance for gaming and multimedia, accelerates video rendering and 3D modeling, and supports AI and machine learning applications.
First, the motherboard was installed. All I had to do was tighten the screws in the corresponding spots on the motherboard. It was pretty easy since all I needed was a screwdriver. Next, for the graphic card installation. Basically, all you need to do is secure it using the designated slot on the case and insert it into the PCIe slot.
To install the CPU cooler, first, I align the screws with the holes where they will be implanted. Next, I just tighten all the screws and inserted the CPU cooler wire into its slot on the motherboard. When it comes to RAM's installation, I need to make sure that each pin of the RAMs is lined up with the slot when inserting them. When inserting the RAMs, I just need to push the front and back sides of the RAMs until they make tar sounds, then the installation is successful.
And now install the power supply unit. First, place the power supply unit in the appropriate position. I align the screw with its holes, then just tighten the screw. Next, to install the DVD rewriter and card reader. First, I determine the position of the DVD rewriter and card reader in case. Then I place the DVD rewriter and card reader in the correct place. After that, place the screw in the correct hole and then tighten it.
Now, we need to install the PC cooler. I first align the screws with the designated holes on the motherboard. Once properly positioned, I tightened all the screws to secure the cooler in place. After that, I connected the cooler's power cable to the appropriate slot on the motherboard to ensure it could function properly and keep the system cool. However, one important lesson we learned: always check whether the fan is pulling air in or pushing it out. Otherwise, you might end up like us, installing it the wrong way and wondering why the PC is getting hotter instead of cooler. Anyway, just for warning. Next, as for the HDD installation, my teammate Liu was responsible for this part. First, he located the correct slot in the PC case where the hard drive should be mounted. Then, he carefully placed the HDD into the slot, align the screw holes and secure it with screw to keep it firmly in place.
After all the components were installed, my final task was to properly connect the wires and cable to the motherboard and then assemble the case. First, I carefully brought and connected all the necessary power and data cables to ensuring that all components receive power and function correctly. Once the connection was secure, I focused on cable management, organizing the wires neatly to maintain good airflow and a clean setup. With the wiring complete, I installed the side panels of the case and making sure everything was properly secured. With that, our PC assembly was complete.
And we did it. The PC is fully assembled and power on. We checked the task manager and everything is working together perfectly. Mission accomplished.